Hello everybody. How is everybody doing today? I apologize for the delay in the single stock ETF Roundup and trades and holdings for yesterday. Yesterday I was trying to knock out a bunch of other videos last night, and then I was still waiting on the holdings to load, and I never got around to this one. And honestly, I intentionally pushed it off to last because not as many people watch the single stock trades and holdings videos or the daily roundup, just single stock in general, which I find is odd since we do have 20 ETFs in that category. So I'm not sure, but this is the least watched videos or the least watched ETFs, so it tends to get pushed to the side. So I apologize for those of you that do actually want to see the video, but I thought I'd go ahead and give you a quick overview from yesterday. And just a reminder, some of this stuff I'm not going to read through, so if you need to, pause the video, rewind, take your screenshot, whatever. But I want to save you a little bit of time of reading some things. And then today, there'll be additional things I won't read that I normally would, just for time's sake. And I don't even know how much of you will watch it even at this point, but for those of you that do want to see it, I wanted to get this out since I did have the data. But anyway, overall trades for the day, the biggest trades were Coney bringing in 6.4 million, synthetic, it was tied to the synthetic, along with Nvidia here. They paid out almost 12.6 million to close or roll the synthetics. So everything else, there's a few smaller ones here, but I just wanted to point those out. And then here's the net assets and outstanding shares if you want to see them. And then we have the current, or which was yesterday, and the NAV and the change if you want to see that data. And then we'll look here at the change from Friday to Monday here, those prices, the change, and the percentages. The one that was up the most was Murney, was up 5%, Misty was up 4%. Oh, and then Alti was up 6% yesterday. Those were our biggest ones, and our lowest one was really just a negative 2%, which was Block. I'm sure you probably want to look at other ETFs there, so again, just pause if need be. And then here we have the underlying stocks and those prices, so if you want to see those. But I'm going to hide that data, bring this over, and then we'll look here at comparison. So at the bottom we have here 10 of the YieldMax ETFs did better than the underlying, and then 9 of the underlying did better than the YieldMax. So we're about 50-50, but you can see the market wasn't sure what it wanted to do either, so that's why we're about there. If we look up here, again, if we look at just the underlying, Moderna was up 7%, MicroStrategy was up 6%, and AI was up 4%. As far as the lowest, negative 2% for Meta and Block. As far as the biggest differences, the ones that had the biggest differences, again, remember, these percentages are rounded, so these could be 1.5 or whatever. So in the instance of AIYY and AI, it appears to be 2, but apparently it's rounded up to negative 3 or 3% there, sorry, which the negative just means that the underlying did better. So AI did better by 3%. Moderna did better by 3%. And then we have MicroStrategy here that did better by 2%. The rest of them are 0 and 1%. But we're going to move on. And then we have our days to recovery. If in this video, if you're new to watching these daily roundups of mine, just let me know in the comments. I'm sure everybody that does watch these, they get tired of me explaining every day these sections. So just let me know if you're new, and then I'll make sure I'll cover it in the next video. But here we didn't have any new ETFs to recover from their dividend distribution here. So we will move on from here. And then we go into the max strike prices, or the strike prices for the single stock ETFs. Again, this is not every single one of them. This is just the highest strike price. So for instance, Coney has 6, the highest strike price is 225. Yeah, they're under that, but that doesn't mean they're not over all the rest of those. So this is just to give a quick look at this. As you can see, as of yesterday, AIYY and Moderna were over their strike prices. I don't know about Moderna today, but I know AI earlier was a couple of dollars still over its strike price. So, and then AOAP gives you that. How does the market value for these affect the share price, and then the percentage for the share price. And then if we look at our puts here, or I'm sorry, our synthetic positions, here you can see if they're over under those strike prices here, and how that affects over here on the side, how that affects the share price itself. Again, just let me know in the comments if you don't, if you need me to re-explain it. I have no problem doing that. Yep, and that's it. I just wanted to do real quick for those that did want to see this. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.